Hello, everybody, and welcome to the PGF, the Professional Gamers Federation. It is Friday, and I am feeling really good because we are bringing you another live special event from the Professional Gamers Federation, Rainbow Six Siege. I hope you are ready, because the PGF is coming right for you. Because tonight we have a free-for-all where our professional gamers are going to put their skills to this test and see who can get the most kills at the end of the match. Followed by that, we have a 2v2 where the first time ever we will have Rootin' Tootin' Titan and Bouncin' Betty going up against, and it should be pretty interesting, FyleMK and Nut Bustin'. Let's hope some of that history can get resolved today, because after that we're going straight into a duel that I think has been building for a little bit of time. Ever since the Battle of the Gamers, FyleMK and Button Ustin have had a tit for tat that escalated at last week's event, so much to the point where Button Ustin formed an alliance with our very own, boy, I hope he's doing okay, Big Mac Daddy. And the very last thing that you may notice absent tonight is the Big Mac Daddy, and we will have hopefully a better explanation later on as to what's going on with him. But for right now, I want to welcome you and bring in my buddy, my pal, the one and only Johnny the Mouth Malone. How are you, sir? How are you doing? Welcome back to another live event.
I am doing fabulous, Marcus. I hope you're doing well. You look at, man, that head's shiny, just saying. Listen,
man.
I want to welcome all of the professional gamers here at the PGF. Welcome on in, everyone. We are going to have a fantastic show right here tonight.
Heck yes, we are, because I can tell you we have a very special announcement that I'm sure our very own, that's right, Button Ustin, I'm talking to you, Larry Geiger has officially notified me of the results of your investigation. Are you ready to hear them, buddy?
Let's hear it.
Are you nervous?
Not at all.
Of course you're not, because as Mr. Button Ustin probably already knows, there has been insufficient evidence to prove or connect that Button Ustin was involved with the tampering at the PGF server facilities. So let me tell you, that doesn't mean he didn't do it. It just means we couldn't prove it. And the
let me tell you
must...
something. Let me tell you something, Marcus. I always say you can't spell innocent without insufficient evidence.
Oh, man. I mean, it kind of sounds like an OJ technicality, but he was pretty happy. And all I can tell you is hopefully the Big Mac Daddy has the same kind of luck that not only OJ but Button Ustin had, because unfortunately, as our professional gamers know, and Johnny, I'm sure you know better than most.
Oh yeah, yep. He messaged me, he texted me, he told me what was going on, and oh boy, he's in a pickle. But you know what? He can make it. He can make through it. I believe in him. He is innocent.
So for those on the uninitiated, our Big Mac Daddy dipped his toes in the legal system in Canada, is trying to pin our referee's toe breakage from the Battle of the Gamers on the very own Big Mac Daddy show. Unbelievable, man. Like,
oh, it's balls.
This is not the PGF.
Let's stop talking about this clown and let's get on to the free-for-all.
Oh, come on, File. We got to update our people. Even
okay,
you know.
Okay, you know what? For someone like Big Mac Daddy, differences aside, I'll let that happen. Thank you.
Because handling our differences in the PGF, in the digital octagon, that's one thing. But when the governments of the world collude to go against us and try to pursue outside of the fact, no thank you. We take care of our own problems here at the PGF because that's what real gamers and what real competitors do. So it looks like, hold on, what is going down on the digital octagon? Do we have something started yet? I see some bobbing heads.
Same old, nothing too special. I'm just wiping the floor with the competition.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness, my apologies. As you can see,
started.
It's still a live show and our gamers never miss a beat. So for the first round, we're going to jump down to Root and we're going to see what our free-for-all has to do.
Let's go.
FyleMK
You got it
lurking
in
around
the
the
head
corner
like
like
that.
always.
All right, on our screen, we got the Rootin' Tootin' Titan. And right now, just to give me a quick score update, he's going to hit that back button for me so I can give you guys a quick update as to what our scores are. That may not exist in Rainbow Six. We're going to find out because Rootbeer just gets a kill against Button Ustin, who has 5. Root has 2, tied with FyleMK with a little blurry to make it out. Pretty sure that says Bouncing Betty with 0.
Look at Root 2 to go. He is just going to at it.
This is all mine.
The Rootin' Tootin' Titan had an inauspicious start. If you remember, during the battle,
He gets hit.
Stonewalled.
Oh, poor Rootin' Tootin' Titan. Oh, boy.
during his first UFC bout, his match against the Big Mac Daddy was interrupted.
Unfairly.
Oh no, and something very similar happened. He was knocked on his ass, as just happened there. Button Ustin, excuse me, with 7, Rootin' Tootin' Titan with 3, and FyleMK hopefully is not frozen.
I honestly have not been able to find anybody. This is
I've
Skill
seen
issue.
Io one time
Skill
this
issue.
match.
FyleMK is getting ghosted by his competitors.
unbelievable.
Marcus, I gotta ask you, do you think Oli Arcade will ever come back ever since that UFC incident?
You know, as much as I love to expose the future, the best I can do to that answer, Johnny, is when it comes to the oily arcader, the only thing harder to hold down than his oily skin is knowing what he's going to do next. Because ultimately, as the oily arcader has a contract still and is fully employed with the Professional Gamers Federation, he at any time could be part of a match or come into the PGF. So all I can say for that is hang on to your butts, because if the oily arcader gets a hold of them, they're going to be slippery for a while.
Whoa.
Oh, he's bringing that baby oil, definitely. But oh my God, I had just watched this while you were talking to Marcus, and Button Ustin was just eating ham on all these competitors right now. I saw him giving multiple headshots to Rootin' Tootin' Titan. Insane from Button Ustin.
Thank you.
We're
going
going to jump over to Button Ustin as he has been dominating the game here. We are watching Button Ustin, who has... Oh no, just in time to watch him die.
I was low on health.
Like a shooting star, he burned bright fast.
Dustin tried. We gotta give out. He tried his best.
Oh no, the double death is the camera on Bustin starting to get in his head. We have a 9-6 situation opposite of a very funny number. Oh no, Bustin
You
3.
can't take the heat. Stay out of the kitchen.
Joking under
Oh,
the
Rootin' Tootin' Titan
he keeps shooting me in the back.
Man.
So as I'm going to take a minute to say hello to our
just
fans.
Like that. Oh boy.
We got Mega Sloth, M Derp, and the arena is full. Hello to our oh my goodness, Button Ustin. Is he about to break the death streak? No, he is not, and he is down again. AW Root Beer has swung
Just
it.
like that.
It is a tied 9-9 situation.
Betty.
We're going to jump back over to Root. Okay, I do believe this is a first
ran out of ammo
to 30. We are a third of the way there.
Or time runs
This
out.
this is already amazing, Marcus. I love this.
Wow.
The
coming in with a
intensity,
better-
as you can see, our
better.
gamers do not mess around. It is never one-sided when it is a fair fight, and there is no better example of that than right here, right now, in Rainbow Six Siege, presented proudly by the PGF's Digital Octagon.
Woo! Gotta do it for him. He's not here.
It's
Let's
like
see
hearing
the
a
Rune
ghost.
Tootin' Titan making all rights.
Yo,
Throw
get
a
big
left
boy
in there
Matt
just to
out
keep
here.
1
them
minute.
guessing.
Where's
right
everyone
here.
at?
We're
Guys
we're
scared?
the competitors.
hear
We're
him.
all in together.
Guys
Oh,
scared,
it's
huh?
getting quiet. Oh no! Here we go.
Oh.
Wait,
No
Rune
smoke.
Tootin' Titan is a quick trigger, and he shoots, but Dustin.
Go for it.
We have a tied for first
45
situation with
seconds.
40 seconds
Ran
left.
out of ammo. Are you
Bouncing Betty just blasted
Wow.
File.
Betty.
Are you
Oh.
kidding me?
Whole File taken out by the Bouncing Beauty herself.
Unbelievable.
Bested
Oh
by
no,
Bouncing
Root Beer
Betty.
gets another kill. It is no longer tied with 25 seconds left.
You know what, Marcus? If Bouncing Betty wins this,
Or
I'm gonna
is
be
it-
happy.
Oh
Here's
no,
my
we
win.
are tied once again.
Oh my God!
The dogs have
That
been
haven't
let
worked.
loose. It is 12-12 with 10 seconds. We better get a kill on the board.
Ooh, it's coming close.
Oh man, it's
Where you at?
going down crazy right now.
Where you at?
Okay, looking
Oh
for the opponent.
no, it is tied. It is a match
Oh.
draw.
Oh my
Unbelievable.
God! Oh my God! That is how you get the round to end.
Oh
What does
no,
that mean?
as
Who
you
won?
can see, there is
Who
no
won?
stopping our professional gamers.
Well, Marcus, you're in control. Well, technically, Larry Geiger, but like, how are we gonna settle this?
I mean, honestly, without an official announcement from the Geiger himself, with our still poorly toe-broken referee, unfortunately, this one really does fall down to me. Let me take a quick peek at the scoreboard. It might be gone. That's okay.
Unbelievable.
My goodness, as I take a second to figure out the outcome of this, I have some pretty dang good news. Johnny, they did it.
What's
We
up?
got rid of those shithead engineers from the last show, and this is what happens when you have good ones, because we have a special treat, okay? The Canadian
Let's
government
go!
isn't as tight-lipped or as tight as they think, because we found a back door and we have a feed to the Big Mac Daddy's court case right now. So we're gonna go in there and see what kind of information we can get out of this. So come on now, let's get down there.
Well, let me get the
Innocent.
first thing straight. I don't need no chump jabroni lawyer represent me, okay? The Big Mac Daddy represents himself through thick and thin, okay? I'm innocent until proven guilty. I didn't break no toes, all right? The person who probably broke some toes is File, because all he can do is get wins from NPC. Why isn't he here? All right, bring him up to the stand, all right? The Big Mac Daddy is innocent. The glove didn't fit. I must acquit.
All right, when you got a lot of moving parts like that, are we back? Okay, so they might have figured out something, but ultimately, as you can see, the Big Mac Daddy is doing what he does best, giving the people who are listening a piece of whatever he happens to have. So I'm
That's
actually
my
going
boy,
to shoot it
Marcus.
real quick to our resident babyface boy, File. How do you feel our Mac Daddy is doing right now with the court case?
Well, I mean, sabotaging all my games, you know, like usual. Probably sabotaging the Canadian government. Who knows? You know, I honestly, as a competitor, I would love to have to go through one less person here in the PGF, but as a human and as a person, I really hope everything's okay with him. You know, I wish nothing but the best. Especially because I don't want any of the other prisoners in the Canadian jail to have to deal with him. You know, I can't stand him half the time that I'm here every Friday. But, you know, just like Johnny, I can barely stand him either. So thank you for talking to me, Marcus, rather than Johnny. But, yeah, honestly,
Oh, File.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but I wish nothing but the best for him.
Wow,
Oh, Golden Boy, you're really just sucking it off. Just saying.
Hey, okay,
Hey,
yeah.
this ain't a Diddy party, y'all. Let's take it easy on the sucking things.
Says the one
okay?
that's had Big Mac in his mouth.
Get
for the past 3
FyleMK some
episodes.
baby oil so they can shut his mouth and know how
What the
disowned he
fuck
can
up?
be in the PG.
Johnny,
Easy,
listen,
gentlemen. That was a beautiful moment from our baby face boy, Fyle.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Fyle, for those kind words, Johnny. I know
welcome.
Fyle's been a little bit of a brat lately, but when a duck flies, you got to let him soar. Am I right? Come on. So we send a lot of love and a lot of luck out to our Big Mac daddy, but the PGF is not done because we continue on as an official decision has come down from the one, from the only, Larry Geiger. He never lets me sleep, and I think he likes it that way. So Larry has decided, because the last kill to tie the round was made by Bud Nustin, he is declared the free-for-all Rainbow Six Siege winner.
Congratulations, Bud Nustin.
Let's go. I mean, are we
Congratulations, Nustin.
shocked? Are we shocked?
You got lucky.
It's a beautiful
well,
thing.
If we could go back to the kill feed, didn't Butt Nustin have 11 deaths and Root Beer had 8?
I think that is right.
Well,
Yeah.
luckily
And how
Larry
many
doesn't
kills?
know the difference
And how
between
many
kills and
kills?
deaths, so he made
Yeah.
the decision based off the number that made him the happiest. And congratulations, Nustin. How does it feel to not be on the DQ side of a victory?
Hey, it's been a long time coming, but it's only up from here. I can tell you that. It's only up.
Right on. Well, the last thing I want to ask you, Nustin, coming up next, we have the match where you actually have to work with Fyle. There's been a lot of animosity between you guys lately. Are you excited for this?
I'm not necessarily excited for working with Fyle, more so I am excited to just showcase my overall talent and skills.
All right, right on. And last but not least, Root and Bouncin' Betty, we're actually going to send you down with Johnny because we want to get a little feedback on what it's like for you and Root's first game together. So let's head on down there, Johnny. Take care of them.
Yo, all right. Welcome on in, everyone, along with Rootin' Tootin' Titan and Bouncing Betty. Welcome on in, both of you. How are you both doing today? Starting with Rootin' Tootin' Titan.
Hey, Johnny, I'm doing great. You know, I'm sitting here. I'm ready. That last match was close. I said I was here to get my redemption, show everybody what I've got. And I'm going to do it in this match right here.
You know what? Like how Fyle said, 8 deaths, but you know what? You did really good that round. Keep going at it. Bouncing Betty, how are you doing?
I am doing really good. I'm excited to be playing with Root this round. I think he's a great competitor. He's really showing up and standing up for the little guy, which I really admire. I think that's something great to do. And I think between our skills, I think it's going to make a really great pair. And I think we can come on top on this one. I feel really good. Let's do it, Root.
Oh,
Yeah.
But that's really good to hear. You know what? Now, I may as well ask Rootin' Tootin' Titan, like, how do you feel about you and Bouncing Betty teaming up?
Man, Johnny, I can feel the chemistry already. We joined in and there was a spark. So let's get
I
it.
think so too.
That is honestly great to hear from the both of you. I wish you the best of luck in the next round. We are going to go back to you, Marcus.
Oh, and it feels good to be gone back to. That is our Rootin' Tootin' Titan. Then we got an open mic. That is now gone and fixed. Rootin' Tootin' Titan, Bouncin' Betty, FyleMK, and Bud Nustin. You are our next competitors for the, what did we end up calling this one again, Johnny? It was the Rainbow Six Siege PGF Invitational. That's right. In other words, it's the better version of what the suckers who made the game are trying to do. So that's what the PGF does best, and I can't say how much I love it more than what I just did.
I ain't arguing, Marcus.
All right, so we are going down to the second match of the evening. Mega Sloss Derp, hang on to your shorts because we have FyleMK showing us his Rainbow Six skill. File, you got
like what
pretty...
DJ said.
What was that, Johnny?
Can we get that trending? Can we get that trending on Twitter? Hashtag free the Big Mac Daddy. I want that trending right now on Twitter.
Hashtag free the Big Mac Daddy. So FyleMK, you got a little bit of a history when it comes to Rainbow Six. When did you actually first start playing this game?
Wow, man. I mean, taking me back pretty much almost 5 or 6 years ago now. I will say when me and Button Ustin were on better terms, this is how him and I met throughout the older times when I was just a teenager gaming in high school, and this is where I learned the roots of the game, and I think, you know, I still got it.
I love to hear it, a slice of the past that we didn't know about. It's always awesome when you hear a little sliver of life when it comes to our gamers. So as we go back into the game itself, we just got out of the preparation phase, I believe, and it is Fyle and Nustin on the attack.
I will say, though, Button Ustin, I do wish we had our main man Stone Mountain 64. You know, it would have completed the entire trio, but, you know, we'll have to run this.
You're telling me I would have rather him instead of you, but, you know, hopefully we can recreate what once was.
Hey, what was that you said last interview? Things are looking up. Seem to be doing a lot of looking up, if you know what I'm saying. Hey, hope your knees ain't too hardened.
Oh, this trash talk, Marcus. Give me some medicine. Oh my God.
I mean, breathe deep, folks, because even as teammates, these two still have a history, and they're gonna have to find a way to work together. Oh my goodness! FyleMK showing up strong with a double kill for the first round.
FyleMK on that first round. Oh my God!
I'll give it to you, Fyle. I'll give it to you.
Wow, that was quite the showing. Oh my goodness, we're gonna jump over to Betty's feed.
Look at that.
I think she was the first one to get taken out. Yep. 1 second. There we go. All right, Betty, how you doing? How'd that first round go for you?
It went really well. So I'm really relying on my teammate Root in this game. I haven't played a whole lot of Siege, but throughout my practice, I'm feeling pretty confident. But I think with us going together, it's going to be a really good game. Just kind of getting my feet underneath me. So first round's over, and I'm ready to attack the second one.
All right, Bouncing Betty, go get him. We are in round 2 of the 2v2 match. Fyle and Nustin working surprisingly well together. Root and Bouncing Betty as well. Quite the synergy going so far.
All right. You know, Marcus, it'd be really funny if Root and Titan and Bouncing Betty win. Cause, listen to me here. Bouncing Betty will get her first win on this, and you know what? If she does, I'm gonna pop so loud on the microphone.
Oh my goodness. Bouncing Betty is not a Rainbow Six veteran as much as he is a veteran of the esports themselves.
Really?
What is going on Button Ustin's feet?
That's one. I didn't even get out of the
Come on.
Oh no, Button Ustin.
Spawn peeking? Really?
You can't get me.
Oh
We are
man.
Yeah, he really can't. Yeah, he really can't.
Yeah, keep stimming yourself over there, buddy.
Oh my God. And
Oh
he
my God.
That's
FyleMK takes
good.
out Root Beer.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
he
keep
gonna
stimming yourself
clutch
in.
it? I'm not sure. Bouncing Betty repositioning to get
My
better
teammate
look.
didn't even make it on the plane.
This is all yours, Betty.
Is that your new little?
I mean, hey, at least my aim didn't look like Helen Keller.
Hey, well,
we have a
you didn't even get
1v1
chance,
situation. Bouncing Betty and FyleMK. Bouncing Betty has been flashed. FyleMK comes in and takes out Bouncing Betty, but not without a few shots going into him. That was a close one.
That's a textbook flash. That's a textbook flash. You know, just like old times, huh, Fyle?
Hey, just like old times, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey.
Textbook flash on someone who hasn't read
remember
the textbook.
Hey,
Ain't that nice?
Like your partner?
Hey, listen, Marcus.
Yes, sir.
Listen, just listen to these two talk. What the fuck's going on?
It is a surprising amount of camaraderie happening. Let me tell you.
It feels weird.
You know, it's the kind of weird that we like to have at the PGF. And we are going into round 3. And right now, what is going on? I believe it is a 2-0 FyleMK. That one was a little close. Did something happen different that one than that? A tremendous showing from the first round.
Yeah, my teammate died right off the rip. I was not expecting that. You know, I should have, since a lot of that did happen in old times.
Hey, I wasn't expecting the spawn peak as much as you were.
Hey, well, you should expect it. This is Rainbow Six Siege, and yeah.
Is that why you baited me?
Oh, that's why. Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
boy, this is
Okay.
starting to sound a
Hey,
little
guys,
more
let's get-
familiar
what is
between
going
our
on?
FyleMK and Butt Nustin.
Here, let's make it fair. You know, I'll make it easier for you. You stay on the objective, okay?
No, dude. I got a C4. What do you mean? I got C4. I got a spot. Watch this.
Here, I'll go roam. All right.
Yeah, watch me get a kill.
on
Watch
OBJ.
me get a kill. Why?
Okay, buddy.
All right, the match has started. We're actually going to jump over to Nustin, who appears to have a plan.
Stay right here, Betty, okay? I'm going to go in and
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
going to get
I'm
him.
going to have to rely on you on this one, Root, so I'd really appreciate it. You got it. I believe in you.
And I'm
Okay, our
going up.
competitors are going in.
All
Let's
right,
see
nobody
what happens.
top server.
Oh, no.
oh.
Root Bear takes out Butt Nustin.
Dude, a Titan, just like
God.
that.
I didn't hear him.
Holy
no.
moly.
Root Beer is pushing through. Will Bounce and Betty jump into that objective.
Come in here, Betty. Come in here, Betty.
Oh boy.
Oh, Betty is in the pause menu.
Betty.
Here we go.
She's just
I'm
sorting
distracted,
out.
Betty.
It's okay. It's all right. It's
All right, we got a little bit of a breakdown between Betty and Root, but Root has pushed out hard, looking for File.
1v1. 1v1. 1v1.
Wow, what are you doing, man?
What, dude? What the fuck?
What are you doing?
Will Betty be able
I'm just
to
playing with my
clutch?
food.
The frames?
Just playing with your food?
The frames?
Dude, my FPS is absolutely terrible right now.
Sure,
Okay.
sure.
Johnny should. Betty is showing an amazing amount of patience right now.
I'm focusing on.
And just like that, Bouncing Betty gets her first ever victory in Rainbow Six
There we
Siege.
go.
She got the win. She got to win with her ability to Larry got
That
her.
one is for you, Root. Thank you so much.
Good job. Good job.
I thought he was standing still, man.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, you did stare
that
at him.
was a unique situation. The brand new Bouncing Betty managed to topple the two veterans of the sport.
They got
Wow.
lucky. A bunch of audio glitches. I didn't hear him
God,
coming
man.
up the steps. If I
So,
did, I would have had that C4.
Dude, come on,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Blame it on the game.
So a breakdown between partners is going on. Oh my goodness. We are going to
Come
Nustin,
on.
and he's going to go into what? Are we in round 4? All right, we are going
Yeah.
into round 4. We are going to be following Nustin. Competitors, how is it going? File and Nustin, are you two seem to be a little more tense than a little earlier?
Well,
I mean, it's hard to kind of perform when I'm getting baited by who I thought was my team.
baited. Dude, I didn't have to bait you for you to die. It's not that hard. Stay alive.
The emotions
Okay,
are starting to get a little charged
hello, Marcus.
between our two
Hello, Marcus.
competitors. But as the
I am,
competition
back.
must continue, we do continue with the match start. But Nustin!
Stay alive.
Oh my
Stay
goodness! But
alive.
Nustin!
Oh.
What we have to
Stay-
hope is an
Stay alive.
accident appears
Stay
to
alive.
have. I think the teabag seals it. That was no accident.
Stay alive.
Root, what's the plan on this one?
Just like
Oh,
that.
no.
I mean,
They're crumbling.
maybe if my teammate was alive. I'm just saying.
Hey,
Let him
Todd.
argue,
I don't know what
Betty.
was.
Let him argue.
I don't know
I'm
what
just
was more
saying.
embarrassing. I don't know what was more embarrassing, that or Larry Geiger kicking me out earlier when I was trying to tell him Bouncing Betty won.
Hey, you know when
Anyway.
Larry strikes, I know better than anybody. You gotta go, Johnny. But File and Nustin, you guys are on the same team. You are aware of this, correct?
I was.
I was as well.
Go, Marcus. I don't know what to
getting
say about
let
that,
out.
Marcus.
Like a lamb to a slaughter.
Well, as you can see, Nustin, he did take a page from MacDaddy, but honestly, this is kind of a Nustin style. I don't know if
I learned
MacDaddy
from the
could
best.
even
What
claim.
can I say?
Absolutely.
I feel
So
like
we still
I
have
feel
one
like-
round left, gentlemen, and we are going to go down to File.
Listen, I feel like Mac Daddy would be happy for Butt Nustin right there. Okay, listen, I grew up with Mac Daddy. Both our families grew up in the same area together. We've known each other for that long, and I
Good
feel
for
like
his
Mac Daddy
family.
would be proud of Butt Nustin right there.
The crowd is calling for Butt Nussin to be DQ'd. Unfortunately, that there was absolutely nothing against the
game.
rules in that situation.
The game. Cry about it.
All right, we have 3 seconds. This is for all the Chicharrones. The winner of this. Oh my gosh, and just like that, File returns the favor.
Yep. Karma's turf.
Wow.
All right, Mr.
If we
Untested.
lose, it's on him.
We got this.
Oh,
Right
man.
now,
him
it is
and match
File
point.
MK
Ready?
versus 2,
Yeah.
the Rootin' Tootin' Titan and Bouncing Betty. Will he be able to overcome these odds that he put on himself?
I don't even know how I feel about the competition. You know, well, engineer, you
Better win this.
maybe some popcorn right now. Go make me popcorn right now. Go.
The show is getting hot and the kernels are starting to pop. FyleMK has a
yeah.
serious face on and is right now, he has nothing on his mind but victory. The signs of humility are being, oh no, and just like that, FyleMK
Nope.
gets shot in the face.
File MK. Oh
Taken
my
Sitting there
out
like a dog.
by the Rootin' Tootin' Titan. Congratulations, Root.
Congratulations.
My
Wish I could have
hero,
done
yes,
something.
Thank you.
But I was getting baited or
Bouncing
killed.
Betty has gotten her first win. Oh my god. Well, I swear this is making me really happy. Congratulations, Rootin' Tootin' Titan and Bouncing Betty. How are you both feeling right now after that victory?
I'm feeling great, Johnny. I told you our chemistry is bouncing off the walls. You know,
I have to agree.
Awesome. Really proud of you both, Rootin' Tootin' Titan. You know what? This question is gonna be for the both of you, if anything. Look, Butt Nustin and FyleMK going up against you two. Did you guys have a feeling that you guys would either lose or you could actually man up to win against them? And just in that moment when you're going up against these two competitors.
well, going into the match, Johnny, they had us as the underdogs. But as you saw through the course of that match, we just beat them and beat them.
Well, and I think that we really are getting to know each other better. And the more I'm getting to know Root, the more I'm starting to like him. You know, he's a really good competitor, and I can't wait to be on another team with him. Good job, Root. I really appreciate your help.
As well to you, Betty.
Well, congratulations once again, Rootin' Tootin' Titan and Bouncing Betty. Fair loss to FyleMK and Butt Nustin, but hopefully next time they can do better. But back to you, Marcus. Congratulations once again. Hey, Marcus, just so you know.
Classic.
Classic muted Marcus showing up. Our losers of the last
hired good
match do
engineers.
not look happy. Butt Nustin, FyleMK, you ended the last 2 rounds by betraying your teammates and therefore lost the match overall. What happened down there, you two?
I mean,
You
I was
saw who did it
just
first.
getting baited or killed. Either way, I was getting killed. It was either by being baited and getting killed by the other team, or my teammate just straight up shooting me in the head.
Yeah, who did it first?
2 wrongs don't make a right.
Well, you definitely weren't playing right.
Supposed to be the bigger man.
This is getting charged, and it ain't over because this
Hey, you got
energy
nothing that's big, buddy.
is going
We'll
right
see. We'll
into the final match of the night, which is going to be a duel between these two high-level Rainbow Six competitors. But as you know, we found a way in before, and we just found another way in to the Big Mac Daddy's court case. Let's go check out what our Mac Daddy's doing while we get ready for the next match. Mr. Mac Daddy Show, who is this FyleMK, and why do you keep bringing him up?
This FyleMK kid, let me tell you, he's got an obsession with the Big Mac Daddy, and apparently, maybe I think wanting to be like him and with his skills, okay? This kid is only won by NPCs, Halo Reach, NPCs, Phasmophobia, NPCs, all right? This kid walks in thinking things are gonna get handed to him on a silver platter. Nothing's being handed to you, kid, all right? Sit down, chump. The adults are talking.
Oh, it does look like we have lost our feet again. And every time we get out of those dang Canadian servers, there he is. We lose Johnny, but it doesn't take us long to get him back. So the Mac Daddy is defending himself in the best way that the Mac Daddy knows how. We will continue to tune into him as we find ways into that courtroom, but we're not done, because what started with what was supposed to be cooperation turned into betrayal, and now it's competition. That's right, we have a 6-round 1v1 1v1 Rainbow Six Siege match against FyleMK and Button Usted. Are you gentlemen ready for what is about to be an epic and extreme match?
I'm ready to take everything from Fyle.
Everything, you say? Fyle, as you know, there are things very coveted to professional gamers. The most important, of course, being titles, accolades, and accomplishments. As you know, back in the Battle of the Gamers, the Survive the Night fight, you locked in the October 31st Night of Nightmares Professional Gamers Federation Championship match. Now, I know, because Bud Nustin has not left me alone about it. He has been challenging you for that title slot since that event. He just asked if you're willing to put it all on the line like you said you were. Is that something that you are ready to gamble your skill on in Rainbow Six Siege against Button Ustin?
Because he can't earn it himself. Okay. All right.
Okay, as in you accept?
You know what? He wants to take everything from me because he has nothing himself. Let's accept it. Let's accept it. Let's do it.
Oh my gosh! You just heard it from the man himself! FyleMK is putting the Night of Nightmares title slot on the line during tonight's 1v1 Duel of the Ages. Oh my gosh, you never know what is gonna happen during a live event at the PGF. Johnny, I don't see it often. Wait a minute, Fyle.
Hey, let me pitch you one thing. If I win, he finally strips down in his underwear.
The eyes are as big as our arena's cheers. Button Ustin.
He couldn't beat me in Fortnite, which is his game. He thinks he's gonna beat me in Siege. It's crazy.
Does that confidence back up your cheeks?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh. As you can see at the PTF, it just gets elevated whenever it can. So we have a championship on the line. championship slot on the line. We have a pair of cheeks in the air. Who knows what's going to get grabbed
And a
first?
bomb that's not getting diffused.
Where the?
Oh my
Where's
gosh,
he
they're
at?
already going.
Where's he
Let
at?
me go down to the digital
Where's he
octagon. And just like that, just in time, FyleMK loses the first round.
You camping? Okay.
One.
Okay.
I planted.
That's how
Defend the objective.
Okay. Okay.
All right, because our competitors are the ones who established the rules after this match, more is on the line, so I'm actually going to go over to Nustin real quick. Nustin, please explain to our viewers what this match is and how one of you wins.
I mean, you know, it's a simple 1v1, first person of 4, best of 6 rounds, 7 rounds, you know? It's going to be a quick 4 rounds against File.
Thank you so much, Bud Nustin. That fills in the uninitiated. So as we do this prep round, I am just told, yep, real quick, we got another one from Mac Daddy. Let's get in there. Did you or did you not, 30 minutes before the toe incident, Google how to break toes?
I don't need no Google search to win competitions. All right, the Big Mac Daddy is just the purest gamer. All right, most versatile and best looking too. All right.
Oh no, we unfortunately lost the feed again, just in time to go back to FyleMK, who I believe is defending this round. Fyle, how are you feeling right now about your chances?
Hey, I know what the outcome of this game is going to be, and I'm looking all right.
Beautiful
He's already
work.
coped with the fact he's going to lose.
Hey, I ain't losing. I play here to win.
Man, the interactions between our gamers is always intense, as most know, but maybe not as in depth. These two professional gamers do have quite the sordid history. They have known each other for many, many years. And the chances of getting both of these top tier gamers into the Professional Gaming Federation was not only a blessing for us, but a wild surprise because their recruiting had nothing to do with each other. We are going to jump over to Nustin real quick. Tactical as always.
Where are you at?
Man, look how focused he is.
Where are you at,
I
File?
know the focus on these gentlemen. So as our professional
about to see me in
gamers
your
attempt
coke game in a
to
minute.
weed out each other's smells,
Make it known.
Yeah, but Nustin pretending to be a serial killer right now. The way he's trying to go after FyleMK.
it just the intel. Oh, the focus! There it is! Oh my gosh! Even though Bud Nustin shot first, FyleMK shot fast, and FyleMK takes round 2 of our duel.
Just taking out the weeds.
I smoke weeds.
Yeah,
Smoking
it might be a
weeds
special gameplay,
aside,
You're not
Bud
special.
Nustin, what is it like going against FyleMK again after all these years in Rainbow Six?
I mean, I feel like I might have his patterns down. You know, we got such a big history. We've played together for so long, years, well before COVID. You know, I feel like I've got his mannerisms down to a T. I know how he plays. You know, last round was my fault. You know, I chose a gun with a low rate of fire. He had a higher rate of fire. You know, I did shoot first, but I had to hit the first shot. But, you know, this next round, he won't know what hit him.
Beautiful. We are in round 3 right now of the Rainbow Six Invitational. We're going to jump back over to FyleMK. The intensity clear on his face. FyleMK, is this like back in the day when you and Bud Nustin used to be on the same side of the Rainbow Six Siege fence?
Well, I mean, I will agree with you on that one. I do get a little bit nostalgic here every time I think about it. However, you know, the stakes are a little bit different now. And that was his choice. You know, he he wasn't a big fan of me, and he, wouldn't talk to me man to man, and, now we have our differences. But, I was willing to do the right thing, and he decided to partner up with the Big Mac Daddy, so.
Oh, wow. So it sounds like it's actually a little more like a disappointment between you guys than what it's been up to this point. We actually have a question from the crowd. DJ Megasloth, why do y'all hate each other so much if you have such a long history?
I mean, look, he changed. File, he got an offer from the PGF, and he thought that he was, all that, right? I'm just trying to knock him down a peg or two that he earned. He's earned it. He needs a little humbling.
I mean, when you're the highest paid in the PGF, obviously you're going to enjoy that a little bit, okay? You wouldn't know what that's like.
He hasn't done anything with it since.
Hey, what do you think we're doing right now?
DJ Megasloth is agreeing, I believe, with Nustin in that last exchange.
Hey, why don't you come back to that doorway?
Oh my goodness! And not only did he call his shot, he made it only take one. FyleMK clenches the third round with authority.
Mm-hmm. That's what happens when you're the highest paid. They paid me that for a reason. Remember that.
All right, we have corrected that echo. Excuse us, we do apologize. Anything can happen when you're live. But Nustin, how was that last round? Did you think it was going to go that way?
Not at all, if I'm being brutally honest. But it's just a little hiccup. Nothing to be too worried about. A lot of game left.
Hey Johnny, how's that popcorn? We have quite the intense duel going on between Butt Nustin and FyleMK.
That's really a good question. Yo, where's my popcorn at? Get in here. I don't care. Bring it in here. I don't care if the show's going on. Just bring it over. Look, Marcus, I just gotta say this right now. Even though this match is so interesting, I just can't really talk that much because FyleMK, not only is he having this, personal match for Butt Nustin, he has put his title on the line, and Butt Nustin has put his cheeks on the line as well. So this feud is just insane right now. What's happened at the end is what happens at the end, and right now, let's see who's Eminem and who's MGK, because this is going to be a kill shot, and whoever makes the kill shot, they are the Eminem of this round.
I was about to say, if you're comparing Eminem to anybody, it better be himself, because outside of that, it's not a competition. But as you can see, much like any good competition, FyleMK is not messing around. But Nustin isn't either. We are going to jump over to Nustin to see what his plan is.
I like this. I like what this comment said right there.
Oh no, Butt Nustin always on the move.
Come on.
A true gamer never stops, and a true king never camps.
Yeah, unlike File, the sniper specialty.
Hey, I wasn't camping last round.
I heard he was at Dick's Sporting Goods the other week because they had 75% off sales on tents.
Wow.
We would need to see a coupon to confirm, I'm pretty sure. But if there was a good deal to be had, I'm sure you could find it at Dick's. Because the reason they always have deals going on is because they're 4,000% marked up in the first place. All right, we go back to Butt Nustin, who is taking shots at FyleMK, who actually gets the kill. Butt Nustin shooting bodies. He is not even a smile on his face. This is getting a little personal.
Job's not finished. Job's not finished.
Job's not finished. Said by Butt Nustin. Oh my God.
FyleMK takes the loss. It is a 2-2 match right now. Basically 0. No happiness is found on either one of our gamers' faces. FyleMK, what is going through your head right now?
Well, I mean, honestly, I'll take the blame for that one. I played with my food too much, and had this been taken care of right out the way, this would already be 4-0. But we got to do what we got to do.
All right, as you can see, Fyle never gives up, and he never will. In every event he has been a part of, whether he is down or out or frozen, he fights to the very end every single match. We are going to jump over to Nustin real quick to see what he is up to. Nustin, how does this compare to the long Rainbow Six nights of old?
I mean, hey, look, it's just like old times. Honestly, if I'm being brutally honest, the score was a little bit different. I was definitely winning by a lot more, but yeah, it's bringing back old memories. I can definitely say that. Some good, some bad.
Well, thank you for that. We are a little bit of time into round 5. This should be a round 6-round event, and it is tied 2-2 right now. Johnny, do you think any one of our gamers has a competitive edge over the other right now?
Honestly, Marcus, there's gonna be no answer for this right now.
Oh my God!
What'd you do that for? What'd you do that for? What'd you do that for?
Nustin gets the
It
kill.
notifies me. It notifies me that you're outside.
Marcus. There is an edge for both of these competitors. Let's see
It's
what
like he
Nustin
forgot
can
how to
do
play.
it.
It's like he forgot how to play.
Nail biter. We are literally going down to this is the match point. If Nustin wins, correct me if I'm wrong, he wins the game.
Yup.
So FyleMK's only chance is to clinch this victory and tie it back up. Jumping over to Fyle. Fyle, how do you feel going into this final round?
I'm not going to lie. I played that a little bit ego chow. I probably shouldn't have pushed that. Me not playing this game in so long, I did totally forget it. Notifies him that quickly.
Sounds like he's getting worried.
Yeah.
We have another
There's no
question
worries
from
here,
the crowd. What if they tie? What happens then? As much as Larry would wish as we could pull them out back and whip them for being bad, I'm sure there is a game solution that these gentlemen have planned. So, gamers, what happens if FyleMK wins this round?
Well, I mean, we would just go to a sudden death overtime back and forth. The good thing with Rainbow Six Siege is the real game, unlike the free-for-all, you can't tie. There's no such thing as a tie. There's only winners in Siege.
And that's why we like it here at the PGF, because it comes down to skill, it comes down to grit, it comes down to creativity, and Rainbow Six gives our professional gamers the opportunity to shine in each and every one of those environments. Sure. All right, the match is
just
deep.
getting himself ready right now.
FyleMK clearly has a plan and is not afraid to implement it. We're going to jump back over to Nustin to see what he is up to. Oh no, Nustin has been flashed. Hard to see. Sprinkly, what is he going to do? We apologize for the non-audio. The Canadian government. Oh my gosh, Nustin wins!
I was going to knife him.
Round 5 goes to Nustin, and he is the winner of the Rainbow Six Siege PGF Invitational main event.
I didn't get to do what I wanted to. I didn't have to. I didn't even have to do my little troll prank. It's too easy. Oh, and my favorite number. What a combo. Cheers.
Oh
Cheers
my
to a
God.
well-earned win.
Congratulations, Nustin.
FyleMK has just lost his October 31st Night of Nightmares title slot I don't smile because he lost. I smile because the competition was extreme. These two competitors left it all on the table when it came down to this match. A tit for tat, a kill for kill, a win for win. Nobody gave up, and it came down to who could lock it in at the end. Oh my goodness. Johnny, I gotta send you down with Fyle. Fyle, please, man, talk to me about what just happened.
All right. FyleMK, you lost this round.
I'm not talking to this guy. Fuck this.
Oh, come on. Let's have some fun. Come on, man.
Fyle, don't break
Fyle, come on.
Fyle.
Come on, Fyle.
He wants to be me so bad.
All right, Fyle is having a minute. We're gonna give Fyle a minute. Let's go down. This is gonna get a little screwed up, but I want to talk to Nustin. We're just gonna keep it here because Nustin, congratulations, man. You are now competing on October 31st, Night of Nightmares, against the Big Mac Daddy, the very man that you just formed an alliance with last event. Does this change anything? Talk to me, Nustin. Tell me how you feel, because I love to hear it.
Look, it doesn't change anything, because the fact of the matter is, on October 31st, Night of Nightmares, no matter what happens, the duo of the Big Mac Daddy and Button Nustin is going to be the most unstoppable force in the entire PGF. No matter who comes out on top, we are two of the most elite performers this company, the world, has to offer, right? So I'm so grateful for the opportunity and the chance. You know, I'm going to wish Big Mac Daddy good luck in the future. You know, as a friend, I'm going to wish that he brings nothing but the best. But no love lost between us.
Wow, honestly, very humble in his victory. FyleMK had stormed off. And honestly, he did it after the match. You can't get disqualified from a match you already lost. So, Button Nustin, I don't want to open up a wound, but when you got disqualified for walking off, have you let that past be the past, or is any of that still kind of sitting on you from that last DQ that happened?
I mean, look, this win has just proved what I've been saying the entire time, is that those dumb, stupid DQs, you know, with the controversy behind it, none of that stuff matters, because the end of the day is I'm still going to be the one that's going to walk out PGF championship, you know? I'm still going to be the one that's going to hold it. I'm going to be a part of one of the most powerful duos in the PGF.
Wow. And Button Nustin has his eyes on the top of the mountain, and he understands that when it comes to competition and when it comes to victory, the path that gets you there is the path you should take. Thank you so much, Button Nustin, for that awesome victory. I hope we get a chance maybe to get Fyle. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. And, you know, when it rains, it pours, and the corn grows tall like in Rootin' Tootin's Texas, isn't it? Because we are blessed with even more good news that I have to share with you. Guess who got back in to the servers? That's right, Canada. You can't keep out the PGF because the Mac Daddy is one of ours. So let's go see how our Mac Daddy is doing in his court case. Whoa! While maybe we get Fyle back here.
Innocent.
Mr. Mac Daddy, you have been warned about not smoking in the courtroom. You know Canada frowns upon it.
You listen up, chump. The Big Mac Daddy does what he wants, when he wants. Okay, I ain't got no rule book, and I'm never gonna follow one. I go by my own rules, all right? So sit that down and shut the fuck up.
Unfortunately, our snippets are short because when you're going in the back door, sometimes it tightens up on you and you have to go away until it relaxes. And that's exactly what we're doing with Mac Daddy's feed, because I'm pretty sure if we're lucky, we're getting in there one more time and finishing strong. Wow, that was inappropriate. So what I want to do is take one more minute just to go over what we have going on in the future for our professional gamers. Oh, thank you so much, FyleMK, for coming back. We appreciate you. We understand it does get rough when you are this invested in the outcomes of these events. So I'm going to come to you one more time, but let me tell these wonderful people in the Digital Octagon what is coming up in the future. Because next week, much like I think it was Nustin or one of them talking about it, the locker room talk always somehow seeps in front, okay? Stone Mountain 64, he made us happy. We were talking about his stream before the show, and honestly, I just want to take a minute to say you do a good job, and thanks for bringing a lot of fun into all of us and the professional gamers' lives. So, Stone Mountain, sorry if we name dropped when you didn't want us to, but ultimately, man, you're doing a pretty good job. But that's not what I want to do. Gushing over Stone Mountain aside, we got FyleMK back. I'm going to tell you guys real quick what we got coming up because the crowd is fired up, man. They want to know what's coming next. So this coming up next week, we are getting closer and closer to the Night of Nightmares, October 31st, our very first pay-per-view event. Pay-per-view doesn't mean paid. It's just synonymous with what we're doing. So our very first live event, it's going to be big. It's going to be bold, and it's not going to be like anything you've ever seen at the PGF. Championships are up for grabs. The other championships could be lost. We have matches on top of matches, and that is going to be a big one. And on our journey to the Night of Nightmares, we have next Friday, we have Halo. That's right. The Green Man himself is coming back to the PGF. Our professional gamers will once again show us what it means to be an old school gamer in the modern world, and we're bringing Halo back. After that, October 25th, the day after Black Ops 6, may we all pray be the Black Ops that makes Call of Duty great again. Okay, we want it, we need it, and the PGF is going to show you how to enjoy Black Ops 6 like only our professional gamers can do. The week after that is a big one. October 31st is a Thursday, and that's when our professional gamers will put their lives, body, blood, sweat, and digital clout on the line in the October 31st Night of Nightmares. Oh, but they don't get a break because the immediate Friday after our pay-per-view, our gamers will be back to blow your minds. So that's what's coming up. Set your calendars right on your clocks because it's coming and the PGF is bringing it to you. All right. Before Mac. Oh, God. Okay, File. Hang on for me, man. I was going straight to you. We got in one more time for our boy Mac. We're going to get your opinion in just a second. All right, brother? Stay tuned, File. All of you wonderful people. We'll be right back. You got him? Okay. Thank you for your deliberations. Now, Mr. Mac Daddy Show, please try to control yourself and stay on topic. But it is now your turn for your closing or my final verdict is declared.
What is the statute of limitations on this, alright? This happened, Battle of the Gamers, or whatever the fuck the name was. It doesn't matter to me. Alright, this was months ago, okay? The Big Mac Daddy is thousands of miles away from these chumps, okay? How would I possibly go break those toes? You tell me that. The Big Mac Daddy's innocent. Alright, I could have been at the PGF right now, competing at the highest levels, whooping ass, taking names, alright? But you got me wasting my time here in a fucking stinking courtroom. Come on, this is ridiculous, alright? Give me the verdict now, you all know.
No, come on, we're just... Oh, damn it, we lost it.
He's gonna be innocent. He's gonna be innocent, Marcus, I'm telling you.
Oh, man, I feel good about our chances for our professional gamer Mac Daddy, but FyleMK, your patience is about to be rewarded, man. Johnny, you're not going to be there with him, File. I just want to hear kind of where you're at, man. We're not used to watching you storm off, so let's talk to you, brother.
Well, I honestly, I didn't expect that one. And I'm not saying that's because of Button Nustin's gameplay whatsoever, because we saw those rounds before those last few. I let my ego get in the way a little bit. Not gonna lie. I don't really know what's gonna happen. Yeah, I was looking forward to Night of Nightmares, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are too. Yeah.
We really do appreciate just that, just an honest moment from FyleMK. Because as you know, when it comes to competition, the fire burns strong. If you want it, you work for it. And if you really want it, you fight for it. And as but in any good fight, there's going to be a winner and there's going to be a loser. And depending on what you're fighting for, you may really feel like a loser. And I can tell you right now, our professional gamers care deeply about these accolades. You can do it for money, you can do it for fame, or you can do it for pride. And I like to think there's a good kind of pride and a bad kind of pride. And this pride is what got Button Nustin a title slot for October 31st. He kept a clear head, he kept a clear mind, and he had a goal that he wanted to accomplish. FyleMK fought just as hard, but unfortunately, certain aspects may have gotten to him, and it just cloudy minds equals dead teammates, and dead teammates equal losses. This was a crazy Rainbow Six Siege event because a lot happened. We had wonderful friendships formed between Bouncing Betty and Rootin' Tootin' Titan. We had what we thought was a reconciliation between Button Nustin and FyleMK, just to turn into a betrayal and a title slot lost. These are the kind of things that the PGF does. We put real people in real situations so that outcomes are real. Because anybody can script something. Anybody can make it up. But it takes a real gamer to be vulnerable. And that's what the PGF does. Because here you can win, here you can lose. But no matter what, you're always going to be awesome. So I can tell you right now, my friends, from the PGF and from every single one of these professional gamers and Professional Gamers Federation, I just want to say thank you all for being a part of this show. Thank you all for making us great. And thank each and every one of you gamers for doing what you do best, putting on a show and making it awesome. So I will see. Come on, my ending was perfect. Sorry. Hey, he hates me. Larry! Okay, I did not ignore a question from the crowd, but I have to answer this question real quick because Larry felt like I ignored one of our wonderful fans, which I would never do. So as for the Battle Pass, the Tuesday talk show, we were heartbroken last Tuesday when we could not go live for you. Because the investigation into our server terrorist act, which may have mostly been able to prove nothing when it comes to Button Nustin, it also made it so that the Battle Pass could not go on last Tuesday. The amount of work and the amount of effort that we put into that show just for it not to go was heartbreaking. And we apologize from the bottom of the PGF's heart. So what we have done is we have not only upped security and increased our procedures to ensure that that can probably never happen again. We also have moved the time on the Battle Pass to Tuesday evenings, 5:30 p.m. MST. So this coming up Tuesday, tune in to the Battle Pass where you will get special interviews, special promos, and all kinds of goodies that you will not see during the live show. So if you want that little bit of extra salt, maybe a little bit of the tears from FyleMK, whatever it may be, our professional gamers are going to give it to you. So since Larry will now let me end the show the way I want to, thank you all for being here. Thank you for being you. And I will see you legends on the next PGF live event.
For life.
See ya.
Champions play. The threat of the game is here to stay. Clash of the Titans still on display. Only the best can see.